the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Our game tonight featuring the Chicago Bulls as they go up against the Orlando Magic. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. And checking out some numbers for Paolo Banchero.
And he's got it going at the foul line these days. His free throw percentage looks a lot different in the last 10 games than it did earlier in the season. He's tinkered with a few things and really improved his form.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Running out on the wings, they'll have Bane and Wagner. And it's Black in at the one. And for Chicago, Trey Jones out there with Wilson. Then there's Zach Collins. Then it's Okoro. And it's Booz Ellis in at the power forward position. And it's Chicago to start out. We are really in the thick of the regular season now, Greg. You like what you've seen so far?
Absolutely. You can tell that everyone came to play this year. The game just keeps getting more advanced and the skill level continues to rise.
Time to send it now to the sideline for more on this spectacular season MP is putting together.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's made history. The most three-point makes in a season and still going. Every time he touches the ball, something special can happen, and opposing defenses are working overtime to try and stop it. Back to you.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch. Thank you. Here's Wagner. Following the basket by MP. Bounce pass Wagner. Banchero passes to Carter. The shot that time, not on target. Collins with some nice D. Wilson against Bane. MP's shot is good.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
Wagner passes to Carter. Wilson against Bane. Banchero left side. The shot will not fall.
Yeah, he tried to adjust, but he got smothered. Good defense.
Here's MP. It's hauled in by the Magic. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Here's MP. After the basket by Franz Wagner. There's the lob to the hoop. And then Booz Ellis with the dunk.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. So for the Magic, their last game, a loss to the Pacers in Indy.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many turnovers in that one. If you can't protect the ball, you can't expect to win.
Well, look, turnovers hurt you in 2 ways. You lose the possession on offense, and defensively, giveaways normally lead to easy points for your opponent. Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, thanks. Paolo Banchero, the third player aged 22 and younger to amass 4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds, and 900 assists through their first 3 NBA seasons. The other 2, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with the richest contract in franchise history, 5 years and $239 million. Guys, he is a high-value talent.
Yep, a star on the rise. And Shams, we appreciate the report. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And he has been on another level this past month, getting Eastern Conference Player of the Month, MP.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Well, if you overplay Bane on the perimeter, he can take you inside.
And the dunk by MP.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
And it's in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here's Bane. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Yeah, and how about his work on the defensive side, swatting away several shot attempts.
Here's MP after the basket by Franz Wagner. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Wagner outside. Bane looking around. Back to Wagner. Shot clock at 5. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Bane for 3. And Jones pulls it down. Bulls leading by 9. Bane with the steal. Wagner wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Up in time. No good on that one. MP has been leading the charge for the Bulls. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll return shortly. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck. Now, Banchero. Coming in off a 21-point game, his last outing. Lets it go with a 3. Here's De Silva. The Magic again can't hit.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Wilson kicks to Jones. Out to the right wing. Smith sets the pick for MP. 5 to shoot. And he's good on the 3-ball. Wilson's got 17.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against New Orleans really lit up the floor. He contributed 52 points, and he was big on the glass, posting a season high in rebounds. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Kicks it out to Wagner. And just miss after miss right now.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Wilson, and he finishes nicely on the way. MP's got 5 points in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. Looking to get it going. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And guys, that sprint will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
Chicago making a switch here. Bruce Ellis has checked in, and you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Black kicks to Wagner. Right side Bane. Pass to Black. For the three. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 6 rebounds in the game. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Jones next for 2, and it's Chicago scoring again.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Here's Banchero for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Banchero's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Fan Passport Shots. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shots.
We're back again. Welcome. It's that time again to take a peek at how the mid-season power rankings are shaping up.
You take a look at Orlando. Hard to tell if this team has the drive that's needed to take to the next step. In fact, they're actually going the other direction.
They have talent, man, but they haven't been able to sustain that effort, and it feels like the guys are starting to get frustrated.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Chicago Bulls.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole other half to go, but the way they're winning this makes them the heavy favorite now. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Here's Black, still yet to score. So Stan, just for old time's sake, do you think the league should bring back the hand check? Do you miss it?
Well, look, Kevin, I think what the league's done with allowing freedom of movement has made this game a lot better than it was. I think the key, as it is in most things, is finding the balance where we're giving the defense a chance, not calling cheap fouls, but also not letting them just physically overpower each other.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. Desmond Bane out there with Anthony Black. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for Orlando. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another." Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team. Back to you.
A young, exciting team. Allie, we thank you very much. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
Yeah, Bane is dangerous from three-point land. The defense has to chase him off that line.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
Well, you look at Buzelis, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
To stand, you don't see a whole lot of players, 6'10", with the perimeter skills of a Franz Wagner.
Oh, you sure don't, Kevin. And not a guy with his size, strength, and skill, and he can create shots for himself. He can finish through contact, and he will also create shots for his teammates.
Bane passes to Carter. Fires from deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Collins has got 8 rebounds in this game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
At the elbow, Buzelis. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Buzelis has got 6 in the quarter. Banchero outside. Back to Black. Wagner kicks to Black. And a wide open look for Bane. Again, the miss by Bane. Chicago's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Cans it from downtown. Wilson's got 30 points.
Yeah, just another thing MP does for this team. Space the floor.
Banchero left side. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
Shot's good by Wilson. MP's got 32 points in the game.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Black dishes to Banchero. It's Carter, high post. That one goes in.
Well, a nice aggressive move by Carter there, not letting the defense get him off balance.
Here's Wilson, and he drives in, and MP throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Outside, Bane. From beyond the arc, and then some. Bane's got 9 points here in the second half.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
Wagner passes to Bane. Banchero, right side. Chicago grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. MP outside. Buzelis sets a screen for MP. 5 on the clock. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Banchero with the ball. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's an energizer boost heading into the next quarter. You know he's got to be fired up.
MP getting it done for the Bulls. Why even bring it inside when you've got him on the perimeter? After that quarter, his three-point total stands at 6. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Wilson out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Gershon Yabusele. And it's Smith, and it's Sexton in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Wagner against MP. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, with his size and power, Wagner can seem unstoppable at the rim.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Nice possession. MP giving him a great look there.
Assisted by MP.
And GA, just when you think you've seen it all, last season a father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jamesons.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
For Chicago, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
And that one's good, Wagner.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
He got it again. Sensational.
Another outstanding game for him. He has been a consistent offensive force all year.
Only 3 other players in all of NBA history have more 40-point games in a season than he does. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And Orlando making a change here. And teams take more threes now than ever before. More than double the average attempts we saw in the 90s.
Well, I think what's happened, Kevin, is we just have more guys who can shoot the ball. So in the 90s, you might have had 2 guys who shot the ball well from 3 and made it a good shot. Now, on a lot of teams, virtually everyone on the roster can shoot the 3. If we have more guys on the floor who can space out and shoot the 3, we're going to have a lot more attempts and a lot more efficiency on those attempts.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Like the pass to Banchero. Puts it up from 12. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Bulls have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. MP kicks to Smith. Back to MP. 6 to shoot. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Wilson's got 43 points.
Yeah, having this kind of confidence as a shooter will really do wonders for MP in the long run.
Banchero finds Bane. That falls nice V that time from Banchero.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Well, we saw some exceptional passes from him tonight. His vision did a lot to elevate their offense.
Banchero looking around. And the 3 off target.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
They set the pick. To the inside. Pass to Giddey. Here's Wilson. That one doesn't drop. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Now let's go to Jennifer Quintana.
Double-digit assists tonight, MP. That's got to be one of the more satisfying ways to engineer a victory, no?
I don't care. I'll get down in the mud if I got to. Anything for the win, Jennifer. But when you're dropping off dimes like I was tonight, woo, that's clean. That's real clean, you feel me? And I like to play a clean game. So, yeah, I guess that was pretty satisfying now that I think about it.
Satisfying to watch, MP. Thank you.
Thank you.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, thanks, Jen. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. We'll see you next time.